Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Jeffrey's Patriots going up against Marshall's Jets. So now let's go to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Jets, Patriots, coming up on EA Sports. A very cold day here in January as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms on the scene. This matchup today is a unique one. It's about as much about being healthy as it is about winning the game as the postseason is looming. How about it? How important will it be to win here today?
Jim, you're right. It is a unique one, but we see it more and more in the NFL. Teams that get down the last 1 or 2 games of the year where they clinched a playoff spot. How do you approach the game? Play your starters. Give them a chance to go out there and excel. But you also, as a head coach, got to know when that time is up and take them out of the game to keep them healthy.
Nick Folk in position now to get this game started with the opening kickoff. And with that kick, these two rivals are ready to go. And now Patterson.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
It's Bernard in the backfield. First down at the 19. Middle of the field, and incomplete this time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Jets come out in a dime package. Richardson gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. Smith's coming out now, and so far on this season, he's thrown for over 2,500 yards.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Here's our look at the Jets lineup on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today.
That leads us to 2nd down.
McGill got a big lane. Stacy stopped there. And now here's the Patriots defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the run.
It'll be 3rd down.
The Patriots set at the line. Dime package. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Patterson's going to look for space now. And a run back of about 4. Brady's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today. On the year, has completed over 60%. The Patriots offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen?
Sheldon Richardson with the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and long. We'll throw it over the middle. Underneath and incomplete that time. And now that we've got a moment, let's take a look at the Patriots offense. And their strength comes in the passing game, ranking currently 4th in the NFL. On the way, 3rd down. Bernard lines up as the single back here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. Tough starting field position here. The Jets offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the player.
Hightower takes him down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Jets step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Still not taken down.
You got to be big, strong, you got to be tough. And we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
This play set up by the long gainer. Gets to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Jets will take the snap from the 30. And this is dropped.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Amaro with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think that's playing it pretty safe, throwing that short pass on 3rd and long. I thought he had a chance to throw it down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger and let it go.
Patterson's got a chance this time. Gains 17.
The Patriots love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Jets defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. It's Bernard in the backfield. First down at the 46. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Brady, handoff. Picks up about 5. And now here's the Jets defense stacks up. This is a hungry bunch that loves to get after the quarterback, loves to post numbers when it comes to sacks and quarterback hurries. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Brady is in the shotgun. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. That's a pickup of 14. Mark him down for another reception.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
1st and 10. The reception by Jeffrey. Patriots in the end zone. They take the lead here late in the 1st quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that 1st quarter was up, they found a way to get in the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. And a touchback. The Jets bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Collins is the one who brings them to the ground.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
3rd down on the way. Again to lean on it. Gains 11.
Stacy's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
1st down at the 39. Another handoff.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Geno Smith under center. Catch made by Marshall. Marshall's taken down at the 46.
The Jets do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Smith's lining up in the pistol. Handoff. Stacy inside. Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Stacy's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
1st down at the 47. Will go ground. That's McCourty making the stop.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
And a flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
First down.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Jets from the 32. They go screen with Stacy. Breaks free, he's in the clear. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. As we edge closer to halftime, the game is now tied. They've given themselves a whole lot of momentum here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, what a job by the offense. They got down there, they got that touchdown, but you know, also I have to take the defense to task a little bit here. They made some calls that I did not agree with.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Patriots offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Patterson's met at the 30.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Here's the handoff. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's Bernard in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Brady finds Gronkowski.
Run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Patriots snap it at the 41. Alshon Jeffrey with the catch.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Brady's completed his last 6 passes. The catch is made by Alshon Jeffrey. 3rd catch today so far.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Brady's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Patriots are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Brady's play has been spectacular.
Boy, spectacular. That's right. That is the word for it. He's throwing the football well. He does have good wide receivers. And how about the offensive line? Let's give them a lot of credit. They are doing a fantastic job. Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Gronkowski is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
And Jeffrey brings it in. 3rd down. No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry-up.
Well, in this hurry-up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry-up offense.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocked the football out to the ground.
And with that field goal, they now have the lead late in the second quarter.
That was a nice drive by the offense. Oh, my gosh, they executed some plays, some tough situations. They overcame, and that's given them the lead with that field goal.
The Jets offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Snap it out of the gun. It's caught by Devin Smith. The Jets are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Jason Morrow makes the catch. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. So now they'll call on Maste to punt the football away. Patterson's got it at the 5. Gains 17. Patterson's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment.
The Patriots will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They've got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again. So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Richardson's all over that offense and brings him down. The Patriots decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Coming up, second down. The Jets go with the dime formation here on defense. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. The Patriots will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Patriots team official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
Well, but there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers. There is nothing a quarterback can do except that. Oh, another incomplete pass.
Wants to go deep.
The ball is jarred loose. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Jets offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Smith's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Smith's going to take it from the gun. It's complete to Devin Smith. Smith's taken down at the 46.
The Jets just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Smith's completion percentage, 60% on the day. And this is behind the line of scrimmage. Barely this time on the stop.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Smith is in the shotgun. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Smith's got it in the gun. Zach Stacy with the grab. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Just out of the half, and that drive can't be what the staff discussed at the break. The defense will need to rise up now to keep them in this game.
Well, the one thing we can say, the offense has been consistent. They have been stinking it up all day long, and that was another example. That was a terrible drive by the offense.
The Patriots offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. To the ground. Met by Wilkerson that time.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
3rd down following the run. He'll get it again. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Bernard with the reception. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
The Patriots did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
The Patriots snap it at the 41. And he knocks the ball out of his hands. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. 3rd and short. They'll go ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. Also keeps their defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Complete to Jeffrey. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
He pulls it down somehow. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
1st and goal. What a catch. Touchdown. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable, with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time, and you hope if you do that somewhere in the 4th quarter, you can find a way to get back into this game.
It'll be a touchback. The Jets heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of a couple that time. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Amaro with the reception. Manti Te'o takes him down.
The Jets do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
3rd and 5 coming up. The Jets will take the snap from the 25. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. Here's the punt by Maste. Williams there that time for the tackle.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Jets defense. Let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Jets, one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today, no pressure, and they're paying the price, Phil.
They are paying the price, Jim. You know, you look at this, you can't always expect your defensive line or your defense to get pressure on the quarterback. When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here.
1st and goal from the 10. Bernard looking for a lane. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Giovanni Bernard showing everybody he's not a finesse player all the time. When you need to bulk up and just run that football inside, he can get it done. Good job of running in the red zone right there and picking up solid yards.
Brady throws it into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. Third and goal from the 4. The Patriots in for the score. He now has 11 touchdown receptions on the season. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
And Curley's got a chance to return this one. And they run runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Jets offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
Got a big lane. Smith's tackled right at the 42. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 42. Makes the reception. That picks up 7. That's his first reception today.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes. Going to be a penalty here.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. First down at the 46. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Coming to the line at the 46. Second and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Jets, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
A sloppy 5-yard penalty on the false start.
False start, offense.
Third down after the penalty. Amaro's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. And the quarterback cannot escape Floyd.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Smith is in the shotgun. The Jets turn the ball over on downs.
The Jets decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Patriots offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
It's second down and 3. Handoff made. Bernard off the left side. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third and 1. Brady finds Gronkowski. 6th catch today so far.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call. Jets defense, they really understand situational football. They know they're in the red zone. You can't give up plays. That time they give up the completion, but they rally to the football and keep the play to no gain.
Brady % on the day. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Jets will come out in the dime. They go draw, still on his feet. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This is 3rd down. Outside now on the toss. And Bernard is brought down.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the 4th quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
Drives it through for the field goal. Phil, that's a field goal that all but clinches it.
Yeah, it did, Jim. And listen, it's been an exciting day and a good day for the offense. And how appropriate that field goal drive. It just gave them the victory.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And what a performance it's been for that defense. It seems as though they've been one step quicker than their opponents in just about all phases of the game today.
They were all over. What they did, they just went out there and engulfed that offense. There's nothing the offense can do today. The defense was better. In fact, they were absolutely terrific. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Jets have it at the 24. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Jets signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Smith is in the shotgun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Jets elect to take a timeout here before the 2nd down snap. Following that completion, 2nd and short. Smith is in the shotgun. Stacy makes the catch. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. The Jets will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. First and 10. Intercepted. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
Gets the handle here. All that animosity, all that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing of the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.